Right, we've got Omarr Lawson, centre midfielder for Leatherhead Football Club. Omarr, do you think that's 2 points dropped or a point gained tonight?
I think if we win on Saturday, it's definitely a good point. I think it all comes down to what we do on Saturday, really.
How do you think, obviously the first half that we sort of played Hanworth off the park and
100%.
and then second half we didn't seem to sort of, I don't know if they upped their game or whether they tweaked their formation, but we didn't seem to cause them too many problems.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think they came out second half, I think they went man for man, sort of put us under a lot of pressure. And I think we sort of ran out of a few ideas, if we're being brutally honest with ourselves. And we didn't play to our principles, which was what we done in the first half, and play. So yeah, I think if we're looking at ourselves, that we did sort of drop the standards in the second half.
And the pitch, was that a bit of a tricky, was it icing up a little bit? Was that tricky, or was that didn't they have nothing to do with anything?
Look, to be honest, we've played on worse pitches. And past teams off the park, so we can't really look at the pitch and say it was the pitch's fault. So, but it was a bad pitch. But we're going to get more of those throughout the season.
Well, with Chertsey losing 3-0 to Thatcham tonight, there was an opportunity for us to get closer to them. But obviously, it's a bigger game now. We're playing Chertsey at home Saturday. Your thoughts ahead of the game? Obviously, we played them just recently in the Senior Cup. Thoughts ahead of that game?
You know what? Looking forward to it, to be honest. And like I said, when we do win on Saturday, this is a good point. We look back at it and it's a good point. So all road leads to Saturday.
Thanks, Omarr. Thank you. We've got Mr. Hayden Bird now. Hayden, I'm going to ask you the same question as what I said to Omarr. Is that 2 points dropped or a point gained?
Well, I think we were fantastic in the first half, and the reality is we should have won the game by half time. And when you don't, then you're still going at 0-0, can inspire the opponents. And to be fair to Hanworth Villa, I thought they played very well in the second half and created one or two problems for us. So I would say that it is, Mick. I would say that, the performance was so good in the first half, we should have wrapped things up. But in fairness to Hanworth, difficult place to go, good side, and we've had to settle for a point today.
Well, it's a bit of a culture shock, isn't it? Two styles of football totally, and I thought we handled it quite well, and especially the goalkeeper coming in tonight to deputise for Slav, who was ill tonight, may I mention. Maybe you can tell us a little bit about the goalkeeper tonight. Yeah,
obviously I know Serene. Serene was with me in Kingstonian. He's been with West Ham, he's been with Crystal Palace. He's an excellent goalkeeper. And he was maybe our best player today, albeit not many saves to make. The way that he dealt with the high balls into the box, his distribution, he did really well. He's been training with us for a while. He's recovering from a serious injury. And everybody competes for the place. Today, Slav, unfortunately, has got the virus that's going around the dressing room. Lewis Perch the same. I've had it. Everybody seems to have had it. So Slav wasn't fit today. But what an exceptional replacement. And I'd also like to add that due to a family bereavement, Serene was due to go to Gambia today and actually put it off so he could play for Leatherhead. So that's a real credit to him, and we thank him enormously for that.
Sort of moving ahead, I don't know if you realised, but Chertsey slipped up tonight and lost 3-0 to Thatcham, who are probably second in the form table, took our place there now. Your thoughts ahead of that game? Chertsey, big game, supporters come out in droves tonight. There must have been 100 of us nearly here tonight at the ranch. Do you want to sort of thoughts ahead of the Chertsey game and how well the supporters have really supported the club?
No surprise from the supporters. The supporters have been brilliant throughout and were again tonight. And we're all really working hard to give the supporters what they want. And that will start on Thursday, by the way. Let's not forget Thursday. Thursday is a competition that we want to win. The Surrey Senior Cup and the Southern Combination Cup are both trophies that Leatherhead should be looking to win. And we need to bring silverware to Leatherhead. So we're going to try that Thursday. That's no question of that. today, just very quickly, we wasn't right in the second half, but it's the sign of a good side that when you're not quite at it, you don't lose. And we've come away from home, we've kept a clean sheet, so that's a tick in the box. And we're a point nearer Chertsey. So let's look at it like that, and it sets up for a really great game on Saturday, of which we'll look forward to.
Can you put your finger on why second half why we weren't at it? Do you think that they come out and just up their game a bit more? Did we take our foot off the gas? What's your thinking? Because it's such a contrast in two halves. I mean, that first half was absolutely fantastic. Couldn't believe how quickly the first half went, because it was super football played on a tricky surface. Just felt that we didn't work their goalkeeper again. That final third area, is that a little bit of a concern? We don't seem to be getting our strikes off.
I don't think that the 9, the 10, the 7 and 11 had their finest hour today, and I can say that because I think they're all exceptional and really important for us, and have won us so many points this season. You know, they're not always going to be at their best, and perhaps they weren't today. We should have been ahead at the break. Keane sitting in the dressing room, hugely disappointed that he didn't score at least one of 2 gilt-edged opportunities. But, you know, again, he shouldn't beat himself up, because what an exceptional young player he is. And like I say, Mick, when you haven't gone ahead at the break, then, you know, it galvanises the opponents, it gives them hope. I thought Hanworth Villa played very well second half. And quite honestly, you know, you've joked with me many times that there's no plan B, and today we've seen that if plan A is we're not passing the ball well enough, plan B is to pass the ball better than plan A. And we didn't pass the ball well enough in the second half. It was a great contrast. We went to a change of shape, didn't quite work today, so I'll take responsibility for that. We didn't quite execute the idea as we have done in the past. But listen, whether it's a point gained or whether it's 2 points dropped, let's decide on that on Saturday, because if we take 4 points from these games, I don't think it's the end of the world, and we continue to move forward.
Just quickly, from the Green home Thursday night, you know, have we got walking wounded? Will we have any people back to put in that game?
Well, I don't think that Keane will be ready, but I think we have to manage minutes this week, because Saturday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is a little excessive, to put it mildly. So we will see, excuse me, the players that haven't started today, they will all start. There's no question of that. It'll be exciting to see Paul Chalobah play. He's been working really hard in training and looks to be a really excellent young player. And there'll be 1 or 2 additions that will bolster the squad and the team. Hopefully Lewis Perch will be back. So listen, we need to manage minutes. We can't expect these players to go through 90 minutes Tuesday, 90 minutes Thursday, 90 minutes Saturday. So there will be changes to the team, but let's make no bones about it. It will be a strong team, and it will be a team that will be looking to win the game, because it's a competition that we want to win.
Thanks, Hayden. See you on Thursday night.
Thank you.